Fat Gang, it's your girl Mikki checking in, guys. And today, we are going to be kicking off our Women's HERSTORY Month with this entrepreneur here, this young lady. I'm going to let her introduce herself, so you go ahead and take it away, Kat.
Hey family, it's your goddess Kat. I'm back at it again. Thank you for tuning in. I'm a local entrepreneur. I'm located in Las Vegas, Nevada.
All right. And so just to give them a little bit of background into, what you do and why you do it.
Okay. So basically my brand is 4DaKulture. This is what you see on my shirt, also on my hat. So we do apparel. We on the arts and crafts side, and because I do canvases, and then we also do like jewelry and like headscarves and things like that. But we also do work with the community, and we network with other businesses to put events and stuff together. So we do a multitude of things.
I see, girl. You kind of all over there. So you really are able to connect with the community by doing what you do, and you're teaching them.
Right.
Our history in a way, you correcting some things if it's wrong, if they've been taught, a little bit of what they shouldn't be,
So, like, it's cool too, because people look at my logo, and the people who know, they'll be like, oh, that's nice, I like that, that's what's up. And then other people will be curious about it, so they'll ask questions. And I'll explain my logo and what it means, and that this is us, and they trying to steal this now. And no, we not going, and it's a movement for real. So that's what it is.
It's definitely a movement. It's definitely something that we definitely want to get out there. You want to get our message across, and not just from the business aspect. No, we're talking about from the history aspect. We're talking about taking it back, the roots of it. Yes.
Yep, for sure.
So, is that the reason you got into being an entrepreneur, or was it, you needed this source of income? Did the pandemic hit? Like, what was it that really set I want to be an entrepreneur in stone?
Well, my dad, I seen it growing up, because my dad, he started out in his trunk, and then he got a flea market spot, and then he had his own shop now. So I was born in it, and I've had a lot of jobs. I've had so many jobs that I can't remember. I can't count on my hands or my toes. And I always working in a workplace, working a 9 to 5 for me. I'm speaking from my point of view. It was never for me. I didn't like being micromanaged. I didn't like being up at a certain time. I like making my own schedule. I like going by my own rules. And it was, and eventually, after so long, I end up getting these manager positions, and I'm like, well, if I can do it for them and make all this money, why can't I do it for myself?
Okay.
And like, I've always had little hustles and stuff here and there, but I had just in 2019, I just finally reached a point where I was like, I got to do something, because this ain't it. And it wasn't for me. I don't knock nobody hustle, working a 9 to 5. You gonna get your money however you gonna get your money. But for me, and at this point, and where my mindset is at, I can never see myself working for nobody else.
And girl, I feel you, cause let me tell you, I was working a 9 to 5 and running my business, and my planners got sticky notes and they got sticky notes. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand. I'm really trying to get to the point where I can just be able to focus on just my business aspect. So I commend you for taking that step and just saying like, no, I'm just focusing on my business, cause it's, and for those who don't know, that's a hard step to make, because you really stepping out there and really saying, okay, it's gonna work by any means necessary. It has to. You know what I'm saying? So I want to commend you, on that, because I know that took a lot of courage just to do that. So basically, guys, I actually met Kat at a pop-up event that we came to, and we met there, and it was really funny because neither one of us made $1 at this pop-up event. But I really liked it because pop-up events, it also shows the networking aspect of, sorry, I had a text message come through. But pop-up events also show the networking aspect of it too, because at a pop-up event, it's always that 50-50. You gonna make money or you're not. But it's also about networking with the other vendors that are there. So, I don't if you want to kind of talk about that, or if you have any advice for, people who may be starting a business and they may be like, oh, I'm not making no money, I'm just going to quit. Like, what is your advice or any tips you have in that aspect?
I just feel like if you start a business and that's what you really want to do, then go for it. And you got to know that if you not putting, you going to get out of your business what you put in it. So if you only put in 50%, you going to get 50%. If you put in 100%, you going to get 100%. But you also got to know that McDonald's just didn't happen overnight. Amazon didn't happen overnight. Walmart didn't happen overnight. And you going to have them times where some days you can have multiple days in a row when you don't make money, maybe a week, 2 or 3 days. But you just gotta know that people gonna buy when they want to buy. People gonna spend with you if they want to spend. You know that you got good product and things like that. You just gotta keep on going, and eventually one day you gonna reach that goal. As far as your business level, and you gonna achieve it. So you always just gotta keep on pushing. Like I would say, never give up. Just keep on going, because I've came a long way in my business in a short period of time, and I it was just shocking. But then sometimes I question. I'm not gonna say I doubt, but I question, because I can go 2 or 3 days and I don't make no sales, but I have to motivate myself. Like, you know what, you got it. You can do it. You know how business is. You've been in business for a while, and you spoke to other business owners, and this is just a part of the game. So
right. And then I think what some people also don't realize is it's a business. Like you said, you got to put yourself out there. But because you're still a brand, you may not be as big as like a Michael Kors or, Adidas or something like that, but you're still a brand. And it took those people, they had to get through some steps and hurdles to get to where they are. And it's like, okay, I didn't make no money today. Is it something I could be doing? But just because you're not making a sale, that don't mean you can't be trying to improve on product. You can't be, maybe I should get my website up. Maybe I need to tweak my website a little bit, or maybe I don't have enough posts on social media. So it's little things like that we can do to help our business. And then also, like, you just have to really believe in what you do. Sometimes you may not have a sale because you're not finna compromise on your price. I mean, you're not finna go to Amazon and be like, oh, they say $12, but can I give you $5? Like, you can,
And I know I gotta speak on that for real. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie, and I can feel you on that 100%, because if I go a couple of days without sales, I'll be like, damn. Then I'll be in the streets. They be like, okay, this is 15 or this is 20. Well, I got $10. I got $11. Sometimes I'll let that stuff go. Like, you know what? I need, let me make a sale. But it's like, I be thinking in the back of my head, like, these people don't go, like you said, you don't go to Walmart and be like, oh, I feel this is too much.
Right.
You give me if it's on sale. Right. I had seen, matter of fact, you did it. You was just, everything is going up. Our merchandise, our materials and the stuff that we use for our business, for our products, they're going up. Because some of the things, like the resin, is going up. Like, I have to go up on my prices.
T-shirts.
I'm
going up.
I'm not gonna make my vinyl going up. Like, and people don't understand that. You have to be an entrepreneur or a business owner to understand how we price our products, especially if you're making your stuff from hand. Like, people that just never get it. But I'm not gonna lie. Like, I get a lot of people. I say $20 for a small square ashtray. They'll give it to me with no problem, because they're like, I respect your hustle. And you said you do everything on making it your you make everything yourself. Yeah. Like, some people respect it, and some people, like they say, those who get it, and those who don't get it, you just don't. Period.
And I think one very helpful thing is to have, like, okay, this is my price. If it's $20. But then, like, okay, if I'm out hustling, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the barbershop, I'm in the, whatever. Okay, well, this is the minimum I'm going to take. Okay, I'm not going under 15.
That's what I do.
Because why? I gotta have my overhead. I gotta buy my stuff back. It took my labor. I'm driving my car. I'm using my versus my hourly wage. Like, all of that factors in.
Right, no, for sure. For sure. Like, people don't get that. And then I'm going to piggyback on something that you had mentioned. Networking is a big plus.
Yes.
Pop-up shops, those are a big plus. It's a big plus because, like you said, even if you at a pop-up shop and you don't make no money, there's opportunities for networking. You don't know who you going to meet. Because I've met a lot of people in the streets.
Yes.
So networking is always important. And then if your product is thorough, your product is tight, and then another thing, people try it, like, oh, what this made up, that's not that, or I know how much you pay for that. Like, people, like, you really ain't paying that much for that. So why are you charging this much, or whatever it is? Like, you gotta know your worth for your product and what you do, and just be like, it is what it is. But networking is definitely a big opportunity. I've got business just off of networking and other clients from networking. So yeah, networking is definitely a good thing. It ain't always about making money. You want to make money, but if the networking opportunities will get you further.
They will. They definitely will. Just think, like, I'm not going to put all the details out there, but like I said, me and Kat met at a pop-up event, and we're actually going to be putting together some something coming real soon. So in order to get all the juicy details about that, you guys have to follow the channel, which is Mikki's Den. You have to follow me on Instagram at Mikki's Den, and then Kat, you can follow Kat as well, and I will pass it over so she can let you know where to find her.
So I'm currently working on my website. I'm about to get it done, but you can follow me on 4DaKulture, FOURDACULTURE 2020 Instagram. That's my outlet right there for if you're trying to get in contact with me, you want to network with me, you got questions, how should I do this? What's the next step? You like my product, you want to purchase something? I'm always open. Like, I'm always got my phone by me. I'm always checking my Instagram for my messages and stuff. So that's FOURDACULTURE 2020. That's it for the culture. So I have rolling trades, but this is just a little bit of it. Okay? And I mean, we networking. We're in the process of putting a team together, doing some community events and neighborhood events and stuff like that. So. Again, I want to thank Mikki for the opportunity again. I appreciate this, letting us entrepreneurs, small businesses get the opportunity to see the faces and behind the scenes and what we go through and how we can help the next person.
Kind of insider tips and tricks and just your backstory. So, guys, all of her information will be in the description box down below. So make sure you guys go check her out. I'll also make sure I have her Instagram name right here for you guys to see, so you know exactly where to go, what to click on. Make sure y'all go and rock with my girl. She got a lot of good stuff, y'all. Okay. So with all that being said, you guys, I hope you like this series. And like I said, it's going to be for the whole month of March. So just make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. And look forward to this, what we got going on here. It's going to be epic, y'all. Peace.